The Danube River, a silent witness to centuries of migration, a fortune full of resources, water, clay, a bond and a border, a route. How has this common search for resources shaped our national identities? On this journey, I hope to understand mine. Prahovo, Serbia. A small Serbian town where my maternal family comes from. Here I started. I wanted to see where my first roots are. Placed just on the shores of Danube, the natural border with Romania. Today a relatively insignificant small town that has a rich history. A town that used to blossom, now is just left with empty houses. It is the side effect of multiple immigration waves. A town rich with many necessary resources, but left almost uninhibited. These waves were regulated, followed, and accepted differently in history, depending on immigration and travel laws. It is current authorities who decide who is allowed to leave or stay. Budapest, Hungary. The Danube River, initially a significant separator, has been separating at today one city in two frontiers, Buda and Pest. The districts changed and merged in history, but one stayed the same, and that is the fertile land that many wanted to claim theirs. Soil so rich with clay that in prehistoric and Middle Age times, here was a dedicated district for craftsmen and potters. Now, unfortunately, much of that rich soil is paved up. Bratislava, Slovakia. The river partially transforms into a natural border, however this time without customs officers. The city ruled by many different ethnic groups. Today it officially belongs to Slavs. Anyhow, many people in Bratislava throughout the past changed their self-identification, and with that the overview of the ethnic population shifted, even though there wasn't a significant people exchange. Does then the national identification truly matter? Going further, my next stop, Passau, a border city. The country of the Danube's origin, the fastest part of the river. By now I have gotten in touch with earth. I can distinguish sand from the clay easier. I learned to feel the texture and to separate the plastic material. With wild clay, huge material quality differences lay only in a few centimeters apart. Finding a good clay can take a while. Vienna, Austria. Going back, am I arriving home? Just a few dozen kilometers away from Bratislava and a couple hundred kilometers away from Passau, a genuine convergence of Germanic and Slavic realms. Vienna has become a sort of a new home for me, although it does not fit with the authorities' definition of a permanent stay. Perhaps it's more of a semi-home. Anyhow, finding clay in Vienna was not a difficult task. The Danube River, a lifeline of nations. Its flow represents freedom, despite the varying immigration policies and laws that divide all these lands. It reminds us that we are all connected, like the clay that is molded and shaped by countless of hands. Where do we come from? Who are we? Where do we belong? And will our national identity really matter in the future?